Good morning, Fred. Can you hear the beautiful Outer Worlds music in the background? I've started up the game and everything. Started a little bit late today because I was running a little bit behind. I feel like it's been a very long and very busy week. And the more I think about it, I can't work out why it feels like it's been a very long and very busy week, but it feels like it's been a very long and very busy week. And I'm in the mood for some Titwillow-based therapy. You know, smashing things with hammers. I feel like that would be the perfect way to round this week off. Go and smash some things with hammers. Yes, we had a few technical difficulties. I had to restart my computer to get OBS to work. And that's the second time I've had to do that. Getting a little bit concerned about my old computer. I think it might need a little bit of attention. But you know, it's fine. It'll be fine. You know, I have not played any video games this week. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Valhalla at all. I know. That's what when I say it feels like it's been a very long, very busy week. Like I haven't even played any video games. This computer has not been on since last Sunday when we did the Talkie live stream. And I don't know what I've been doing. But you know, it's been a rough week when you haven't had time to play video games. Honestly. Anyway. I'm just going to finish my cup of tea before it goes cold. And then we'll get cracking. I'm not going to put cat cam on because I am in my pyjamas. And I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. So, if a cat jumps up, I'll put cat cam on. I mean, I'm not going to put cat cam on just for my face. How's your week been, Fred? What have you been up to? Doing anything exciting? I've got a new Dragon Age mug. I put a picture of it in the Discord. I went to Forbidden Planet in Newcastle. Me and my friends went into Newcastle and they dragged me around Primark for an hour and a half, after which I pretty much wanted to shoot myself because I am not somebody who gets excited about Primark. But then we went to Forbidden Planet and they had to follow me around while I looked at Doctor Who comics, so I sort of got my revenge. But yes, there was a Dragon Age mug. I was very excited, and also a little pack of little like Dragon Age postcards with all the companions from Veilguard on. So I got that as well because it's just such a novelty to see Dragon Age merchandise somewhere, I think. And there was the Mass Effect board game as well, but I didn't buy that because it was like 32 quid or something. But I bought an Assassin's Creed cookbook because it was reduced to £2.99. I bought a Doctor Who comic because that was reduced to £2.99. I bought a random graphic novel because it looked interesting. What else did I get? I think I got a lot of stuff. I'm sure I got some things. Oh, I got a new fantasy book. I don't really know what it's about or anything. I just pick up fantasy books that have interesting looking covers or interesting titles. And then sometimes you read the back and you think, wow, that's some shit. But this one sounds like it might be alright. I'm looking for a new fantasy series to read. Or sci-fi. Or whatever. But, you know. So yeah, that was my exciting week. Oh, and they took me to an earring shop. And I have a thing about earrings. And it was 4 for £10, so I bought 8 pairs of earrings. And also some necklaces, which is nice. Yeah, that was my exciting trip out. Was Fred's Cafe any good? I don't know, we didn't go into Fred's Cafe. But we walked past a place and it said Fred's Cafe and I was going to take a picture of it, but then I forgot. Hey dear. You read any Piers Anthony? No, I have not. I've not even heard of him. I try to read... This is going to sound awful. Right, I try to read, like, female authors. Because I think we need more female authors in the sci-fi and fantasy genre, right? So I try to support them by reading their books, right? This is going to sound awful, right? Really, like, an overwhelming majority of them are really not that good. It also pisses me off a little bit when I pick one up written by a woman and it's just shit. Like, I mean, not all. Some of them are great, but Mind you, I suppose the overwhelming majority of authors are quite shit, to be honest. It's not just female authors. It amazes me how many books you pick up off a bookshelf in a bookshop, like an actual proper published author, and you read it and you think, this is absolute shite. There are fanfiction writers better than this, Christ. Especially if they're a celebrity. It's always a thing, isn't it? Celebrities like to become writers, and a lot of them are shite. There is a female author who does fantasy books. I can't remember her name, but like her books are always in like Waterstones, like proper high-end bookshops. You'll find her books, right? And you read them, and it's like reading the kind of fan fiction that like a 14-year-old girl writes. It's just like the stories are just boring. There's just like nothing happens. The characters are uninteresting. It's just honestly, and I'm like, how the hell are you like an actual published author? It's shite. Incarnations of Immortality. I shall look it up, Frederick. Finish my tea. Right. Shall we get cracking then? Play a bit of the old Outer World. That sounds like a plan. Pop the thing on. Get cracking. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit because I can't hear myself talk. That's the most important thing. Just me and you at the minute, Fred. Oh, you know, I've gone down to 505 subscribers. For a while, we were hovering around 508. Need to get cracking on those Dragon Age lore videos, don't I? Right. Okay. Ooh, we were here. Can anybody remember what was going on last time? I can't remember what was going on last time. MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer using the tower and brought back to Hiram. Ah, yes. This all got resolved a lot quicker than what I thought it would. Didn't it? I feel like there's more we need to do, though. Because, like, do we not need to, like, try and stop a war from breaking out between the Iconoclasts and MSI? Like, I feel like there's more that needs doing. I feel like, was there not... Did what's-her-name not want us to do something? What's it? What's she called? Thingy. Zora. She wanted us to do something. Do we have to go back and talk to her? I just feel like there was more to do. Oh yeah, and we need to enter the lab in Cascadia. I keep putting that off. And we need to visit Haze's grave with Nyoka, which is on Monarch. Not a lot to do on Monarch. I feel like the game will pick up a little bit once we get off Monarch, because Monarch is like the big slog bit. It's like the biggest map, and it's the one that's got the most stuff to do. I feel once we get off Monarch, it will kind of pick up a little bit. Should be nice. I've bought more Assassin's Creed games, because they were on sale. Yeah, so we might have an Assassin's Creed next, or something like that. I need to go and talk to Tucker's mother, don't I? Because he wants me to tell her that he's dead. So that he doesn't have to talk to her anymore. So that's what we needed to do. She was by the gate, I remember. I feel like we need to do that. And then we need to do the whole trying to persuade Caleb to return to work thing. But I needed a what's it for that, and I couldn't find the what's it. I'd really just want to smash things with hammers. That's kind of what I'm feeling at the minute. Maybe if I actually selected it as a quest, then I would just get a quest marker. There we go. Make life a bit easier for yourself, Magpie. Come on, woman. Hello, Agnes. Hi.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
Okay. So, yeah. I'm sorry, but Tucker's dead. Tucker wanted me to tell you that he is dead. Not my problem. Yeah, so Tucker's kind of dead.
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him?
Because I found his ring.
That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him. Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Okay, so we've ruined her life, but we've made her son's life a bit better, I think. So I feel like we've done a good thing. I mean, I don't have much sympathy for her, really. I feel like she kind of, like, you know, messed Tucker's life up. So we'll mess her life up. Titwillow isn't big on the whole empathy thing. Right, okay, so... That's Ash's thing. That's the Caleb thing. Fred's discording me. You're discording me, Fred! Look aside for Mr. Pickett. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, everything's just such an ordeal, isn't it? And everything's such an ordeal. Right, what do we feel like doing? I don't feel like going back to Hiram just yet. Because I am sure there's more stuff we need to do before then to make sure that, like, shit doesn't hit the fan. Mind you, we're not really paying a huge amount of attention to the story, are we? It's just kind of something that's, you know, going on in the background, really. Right. I feel like if we visit Hayes' grave with Nyoka, we'll go and do that, because I'm sure there'll be things to hit with a hammer. Come on. There we go. Right. So, oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Cannot get over the prettiness of this game. It's just so pretty. Even like the horrific, awful, sulfuric desert planet is still kind of beautiful. Ironically, the one place in this game that I think is not so beautiful is Byzantium. But I think that's by design. I think Byzantium's meant to not be very beautiful. Viral effects is irrelevant. Viral effects. There's a story we're supposed to be following. The only story you need to follow, Fred, is the one of Titwillow and her hammers. Those are the only things that really matter. The rest is all just background noise. I'm going to get Olympia out. I didn't use Olympia much last time, and I think she's actually the best one. So, I'm going to go and visit Hayes' grave with Nyoka. I feel like I want to pop my head back into the... That was a shadow that just appeared out of nowhere, right? Was I imagining that? Did I imagine that, Fred? Was that the thing that actually... I'm not seeing things. I feel like I'm seeing things. My God, it's swallowing me! What is going on? Being chased by a sentient shadow. Right, okay, so... what was I saying? Oh, God. What was I saying? I want to stick my head back into Amber Heights because I feel like Zora wanted to talk to me. But there's nothing in my quest log. But I feel like there's stuff we need to do. But Hayes' grave is over there, but Amber Heights is over here. But Hayes' grave is over there, but Amber Heights is over here. Ah! Let's have a look at our map. So that's Amber Heights. If we carry on the road, we'll hit Amber Heights. Oh, but we could be rebellious and go cross-country to get to Hayes' grave faster. I wish all of the non-selected quests would pop up on the map. I hate it when non-selected quests don't pop up, because now I don't know whether there's any between here and there. Without selecting every quest, and I could be fucking arsed with that shit. I feel like we're going to go cross-country. We're going to be renegade today. We're going to be renegade. And we're going to break our ankles. That's okay. Titwillow's ankles grow back. Oh, I'm quite tired. I've had a very tired week. I don't know why. I don't understand why I'm so tired. Ooh, there's things. Ooh, there's things that want whacking with a hammer. Hello, whackable thing. Ooh, I've got a robot. Well, it's a good thing I've got Olympia, my robot whacking hammer. There we go. You don't scare me no more. Ooh, I can see you trying to hide behind your tree. Aww. Okay, you ruined my fun. I wanted to smash with hammers. You know, it's really, it's really disconcerting that I've dressed Max a little bit like a marauder because I keep nearly whacking him in the face. But you know, oh dear. What was I saying? Yes, been quite tired this week. I don't know why. Why am I so tired? I don't know. Maybe it's the age. I actually fell asleep on the sofa last night, and I never do that. That's not me. I don't fall asleep unless I am in bed with the intention of falling asleep. I do not fall asleep, like, ever. I fell asleep on the sofa watching John's Fallout London series, actually. Because I fell behind. I was watching it every time he brought one out, and then I fell behind, and now I'm binge watching to catch up. I haven't even done the bloody highlights video for the last live stream, have I? I feel like I've been doing a lot, but then when I'm thinking, I'm like, what was I even doing? Do you ever have a week like that? Where you feel like you've been really busy, but then when you think about it, you're like, what was I actually doing? I don't know. Stuff. Anyway. Whee! Oh, come on, Titwillow. How well, lass? Just jump up the thing. There we go. I mean, I could have used the stairs, but that would have been boring. Only boring people use stairs. Oh, dear. So. Ooh. I feel like I've been up there before. And that's a door that doesn't open, isn't it? Oh, but there's a terminal. Requires Chastity's hideaway key to unlock. I don't remember this. What's Chastity's hideaway? Oh, I don't know, but now I want to know. I don't remember this being a thing. Who's Chastity? Come back here later. Right. So beautiful that planet is. It's so beautiful. Oh, this game's just so beautiful. Like, we're on a horrific desert planet with like which is with like evil monsters and poisonous air, and there's a dust storm going on, and somehow it's still beautiful. I just don't get it. Oh, those. Even Titwillow's ankles couldn't survive that one. Oh, man. It's alright, it's fine. That never happened. You didn't see anything, Nyoka. Oh, dear. Chastity's Hideaway sounds like a gentleman's bar in the middle of nowhere, England, doesn't it? Doesn't it just... Right, anyway, as I was saying before I flung myself off a cliff, fuck's sake. I was going to say, are those alive manipullas or dead manipullas? Because they look a bit dead. Did I kill those manipullas? I don't remember killing those manipullas. It doesn't mean I didn't. I mean, I've killed a lot of things. You can't expect me to remember all the things I've killed. There's an invisible wall there. Do you know where I needed an invisible wall? There! That's where I needed an invisible wall. Christ. Right, yeah. So. Ooh, there's something on fire down there. That's exciting. Is it a fire? It's a fire that's on fire. Wow. Who would have thought? This feels like the sort of place there should be people. There is mysteriously not people. There's empty things, though, which means I've probably already been here, which would explain why there are no longer people. There was probably once people... Oh, don't tell me this is a way I can't get. Oh, game! Come on! I came all the way down this way to be, like, rebellious and shit. Are you seriously going to tell me that there's no way through? Fuck's sake, game. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? See, if this was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I could just fucking climb the thing. But it's not, so I can't. I'm gonna have to go back the way I just came. Willow, you are pissing me off, woman. Just get up there. Come on, it's not that high of a step. You don't even need to jump. You could just step up that step. I don't know why I'm going up there. There's clearly no way through. Fuck's sake. Sums up my entire bloody week, this! God's sake. See, I think this is one of the... I remember the first time I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It was the first game I'd ever played where you had those kind of mechanics where you could just climb anything. And it was like, it's such a game changer, isn't it? Because you don't end up with these annoying sort of bits where you just get stuck in a bit of the map and then you have to backtrack and go around the long way. Because like, you could just scale anything. And I remember thinking, wow, this is a game changer. Every video game character should have these abilities. Oh well, that was a fun adventure, wasn't it? You should have just stuck to the road, love. That's what you should have done. You should have just stuck to the road, like a sensible person would do. But no, you had to go and try and be all, like, renegade and shit. I'm literally going to end up back where I started, aren't I? It's just water. It's not like sulphur that's going to melt me. It's just water. Oh, go for a little paddle. Gonna go for a little paddle, guys. Look at us paddling. How delightful. Where's this water coming from? I mean, there's no rain on Monarch, so there can't possibly just be a lake. The water has to come from somewhere. It has to be like a river. Or a waterfall or something. It's making noise as though there's a river or a waterfall. But there isn't. It's just... Well, let's not question that. Right. Oh, ideas for Dragon Age videos. How would you feel about, like, a traveller's guide to Thedas? Because do you remember in one of our, I think it was one of the talking live streams, we started talking about how the weather in Thedas is, like, really inconsistent. Like, you've got the Kakari Wilds, which are really, like, cold, and sort of, like, border the sunless lands, which I think are meant to be, like, the Arctic. But then right next door, you've got the Arbor Wilds, which are, like, tropical. And, like, it just doesn't make any sense. You've got, like, you know, really cold, snowy areas right next to, like, deserty areas and stuff like that, and it's really weird. I thought it would be fun to do, like, a video. Just, like, outlining, like, all the different terrain and stuff like that. But do it as though it's almost like a TripAdvisor review. Do you know what I mean? Like as if you're actually, like, advising where people should go. I thought that would be kind of cool, like a tourist's guide to Thedas as a little Dragon Age video. I thought that would be funny. I also quite like the idea of doing, like, a brief history of Thedas, where, I mean, I could do other videos where I, like, delve into specific history, like the history of the elves and things like that. But just, like, a brief history of Thedas, like, from beginning to end, I thought would be quite fun. Oh, I hit him like 3 times after he died there. I got a bit hammer happy there, even by Titwillow standards. Oh dear. Look at me going round the road like a boring person. Honestly, terrain. Ruining my fun. I'm just trying to think of stuff that's a little bit different, instead of just doing, like, lore videos. I mean, anybody can do a lore video. Should we pop our heads into Amber Heights and speak to Zora? Since, you know, we're here. Because we went the boring way. Damn you, Titwillow, not being able to scale cliffs. Honestly. Does anybody else like watching parkour videos on YouTube where they are like literally just like video game characters? It blows my mind when they do things like scale buildings without any harnesses and things like that. And what's his name? Is it James Kingston? I think he's a cool one. And he goes to like buildings. He hasn't uploaded anything in a while, like, but he goes to like really tall skyscrapers like all over the world and just scales them. And often has to like sneak in and sneak past security guards and things like that. And I'm like, you are actually just living the life of a video game protagonist. It's very weird. He climbed the Eiffel Tower and got arrested, I remember. Anyway, go and talk to Zora. You wanted to talk to me, didn't you? I feel like you wanted to talk to me. Hello.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Oh! Maybe we'd need to go and talk to Hiram first then. Okay. I thought we had to wrap everything up before Hiram. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just remember there being more stuff with the iconoclasts. But it could just be because I'm mostly ignoring the story. So, you know, maybe that's why I feel like I've not done enough, because I have done it all, I've just missed it. You know. You're using the Hammer of Olympus. I am using the Hammer of Olympus, yes. I've called her Olympia. Because she's the Hammer of Olympus, and she's beautiful, and she is my new love. It's okay, there's still room in my heart for Ruby Mark II. You know, it's an open relationship, right? That's just how we roll. You know, we don't love with jealousy in this relationship. We don't love selfishly, you know? I can have a whole harem of hammers. Oh, dear. Titwilla was never going to be one for monogamy, was she? No. Bridge overpass improvements provided by MSI expect delays. Detour. Oh, is that the bit telling us that the bridge is exploded? Oh, we're on the exploded bridge bit.
This is new. The way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
This is not new, Nyoka. We have been here like several times. Like we were under the bit where we were investigating like all of the dead people and we were like, oh, somebody blew the bridge up. Were you like not paying attention that whole time? Because you were definitely there. We were down there. We were stood down there and we had a whole conversation where we were like, oh, it looks like somebody blew the bridge up. Were you just not awake for that conversation, Nyoka? Christ, woman. I thought I wasn't keeping up with the story. Oh, if I come the bridge way then I'm going to have to go back. Oh my god. I'm really bad at navigating. That looks like a bridge down there. Oh wait, no, is that... Oh, is that door? The chastity door, which I'm now going to call it. That's the UDL lab, which I could fast travel to. Which means I must have been there, right? I'm so confused. I mean, I could fast travel somewhere to get me closer, but I mean, that's the sort of thing a wimp would do. What if I just head down here? There aren't any other hammers better than this one. What, the Olympia one? Oh, is Olympia my final love then? She is. She's the ultimate hammer. I do love her. She's very beautiful. I mean, I still pull Ruby out now and then. I know she's not as good, but, you know, she does turn people to piles of ash, which I quite enjoy. So, you know. Oh, this is a much quicker little detour. I didn't even know this was here. Wow. Okay. So, we're back at the road. Everything's fine. Everything's going well. Everything's going smoothly, except the stream, apparently, because YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I feel like my computer is definitely having some kind of issue. I don't know if I just need to give it a bit of a clean out. You know, that's possibly it. You know when they just start to run a bit slow and you just need to, you know, clean out all the crap. I think that might be what's going on with my poor little computer. Better not be anything serious, because you cost me a lot of money, computer. probably full of fucking cat hair. That's probably the problem. Oh dear. That bit's narrower than it is in the other bits of the road, right? Am I imagining that? Am I going insane? I'm sure that bit's normally wider. Oh man, these are the things that you just have to contemplate. You're wandering round Monarch with your hammer. Were you a single lone canid? Oh no, I see a marauder. Hello, marauder hooligan! Whee! Oh, that was fun. Yeah, like he's literally wearing the same helmet as Max, so I keep just wanting to hit Max. Now we're at level 22. There we go. Right, okay. What are we? Oh, I forgot about my top hat. My sexy, sexy top hat. Right, okay, what do we want to do? I feel like we want to put two-handed melee up. To be honest, we only really need two-handed melee these days. I don't dodge or block. I know I should dodge and block, but I can't get dodge to work. It's very odd. I just seem incapable of dodging. Maybe a little bit more in, like, intimidate might help. Maybe some in leadership. But apart from that, I feel like we don't really need anything. I feel like I'm quite happy to just stick everything in two-handed melee, at least for this particular level up. I feel like that'll do me. Perks! Oh, we've unlocked tier 3. Science weapon damage. I don't use science weapons at the minute. Ranged weapons, but I don't use ranged weapons. There's something about blood and violence that helps you focus. That sounds like me. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. That sounds really good. More armor. More carry capacity sounds really good. Movement speed during tactical time dilation. Whenever you're affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. I do seem to have a habit of getting set on fire, so that might be helpful. Improved weapon damage. Improvised weapon. That does say improvised, doesn't it? Improvised weapon damage. Is it meant to say improvised? Okay. What's that one? Damage per subsequent hit. Detection radius of enemies. Well, I don't give a shit about that. I want them to detect me. I want them to fight me. I want them to see me. I want them to look me in the eye when I hit them with my giant hammer. A small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. Ooh, that would be useful. Revive companions. When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived. Ooh, that might be helpful. Be that one or that one. I feel like we'll do that one for now. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Okay, so isn't it? Do any of you not have level ups? No, because it would be prompting me, wouldn't it? Which it's not. So carry on our merry way with our giant hammer. Look at our map. Where are we? Can anybody see where I am? I can't see where I am. Can anybody see where I am? Oh, I'm there. I'm underneath the fast travel thing. So, I'm headed to the abandoned relay station. That's where I'm headed. Ooh, there's things. There's mantisaur things. There's mantisaur things that are about to get whacked with my whacking stick. See what I mean? I am literally on fire. Look, why do I always end up on fire? Oh, hello! Whee! This is an abandoned relay station. Have I been to the abandoned relay station? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember what I've done. Why I'm here. Oh, I opened it. Whoa! The terminal displeased Titwillow. Oh yeah, I have been here, haven't I? I can't remember why I came here, but I definitely came here for, you know, reasons. Probably not important reasons anymore. Anyway! Who cares? Let's go find things to smash! Oh dear. Ah! Hi! You look very well camouflaged there! Didn't even notice. Practically tripped over you. There's more red things on my map. There are no longer red things on my map. Excellent. Oh, that was a mega raptidon. That was a mega raptidon. And I just killed it without even realising. I just accidentally walked into it and then smashed it with a hammer and now it's dead. Okay. I am a master hammer smasherer. Is what we have learned. Ooh, there's a bridge. Should we use the bridge? Yeah, I feel like even Titwillow's ankles would struggle with that drop. So, and I've already fallen to my death once today. You don't want to do that 2 times in a day. It's just embarrassing, really, isn't it? Right. What's here? Something flashed up then. Don't know what it was. Probably nothing important. There's things that want smashing. Do you want smashing? I want to smash you with my smasher. This is the life, innit? Is this not the life? Just going around the place, smashing people, and what's-its and who-jits, thingamabobs. What more can a girl ask for? Ooh, more things to smash! Hi, you're a mana queen! I'll happily smash a mana queen. Listen, love, I'm basically indestructible these days, so just, you know, whatever it is you think you're gonna do to me, it ain't gonna work. I get health back from smashing now. I smash you and I get health. Smashing gives me health. That means I'm basically indestructible. You know what this reminds me of? One of my favourite things in Mass Effect.
That's the last of them.
Mass Effect 3, certainly. I think Mass Effect 2 as well. Is ooh, if you're playing as a Vanguard, which is my favourite class to play as, there's an ability called Charge, which is where you do a biotic charge and smash into someone, right? And you can upgrade it to in a certain way so that when you do that, you get like 50% health back or something like that. And I love that because it means that when you're like at the point of death, right, you're literally about to die, one more hit will kill you. Your sort of last resort, the sort of last hope chance to save yourself is to basically run into the middle of the battle and punch somebody in the face. And it's just my favourite thing. I love playing as a Vanguard in Mass Effect. It is the most hilarious, daft chaos. Honestly, it is so much fun. And my second favourite class in Mass Effect is Infiltrator, which is the sniper one. And it's like playing a different game. Honestly, because if you play as Vanguard, it is just like, if you played it properly, it is just complete non-stop chaos. Every battle is just like absolute chaos and mayhem. But if you're playing as Infiltrator, the whole point is you're supposed to like stay back from the action and very carefully like pick your targets and snipe everybody off, and it's like a much calmer kind of experience. And honestly, it's like playing a different game. But anyway. Right, so concentrating damage from parasites and infected humans. I didn't even know there were infected humans. You're no longer as effective around worm-like creatures. No, I don't feel like that's worth it. Do you know what? The perks are not good enough. I can see the stream's buffering, so I'm just going to give it a chance to sort itself out. It's pissing me off. Pissing me off, YouTube. Or internet. Or whoever's fault it is. Pissing me off. Yes, I can see you with your little buffering thing. Sort your salute. Howie. Honestly. Well, it's not buffering on my end anymore, but it still says YouTube isn't receiving enough video. While we're waiting for it to sort itself out, I'm just going to see if my tea is cool enough to drink. Oh, gone into cinematic mode. Come on, YouTube, man. Howie. Because I know what'll happen. I'll end up saying something funny, and then it'll not have gone through properly. And then when I download the stream to do the highlights video, the funny thing that I said will just have been cut out because the stream was having a fit.
I'm so sick of sulfur.
Neoka's sick of sulfur. Do you know what? I know this is the best armour that I've got, but I really don't like the orange stuff. Bothers me. I don't think it's aesthetically pleasing. I'm waiting for the internet to sort itself out. Howie, come on, sort your salute. I am not moving from this spot until you sort yourself out, YouTube. It's your own time you're wasting. I don't think it is YouTube, I think it's my computer. Oh, come on. God's sake. Am I going to have to put the technical difficulty screen up? If somebody tunes in now, and I'm just sat here doing note, they'll probably just think, oh, she's having another talkie live stream. That's probably what they're doing. I can't remember what key technical difficulties is on. It might be F4. Should I put F4 on? See what screen that put up. What screen did that put up? That put technical difficulties up. Marvellous. I'll have a bit of a faff about and see if I can sort the internet out.
We've got a fight on our hands.